What's up guys, this is ScherBR talking, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'll show you how I defeated Merlot-Syrah Attacks with two different squads. This fight here is much faster than the fight versus Hiveris. The problem here is damage. Merlot-Syrah can do plenty of damage, especially if it uses Chain Lightning. It's just like the version that we use. It can hit between 2 to 4 times. Depending if you don't have enough buffs, you will die. And there is also dual horns that will do LP damage. So if it chooses the same target, it will be dead. Using intrinsic types of passives will be nice here because you can actually evade the LP damage. But I didn't have much to use. This fight doesn't take long, I just prefer to go for full nuke. Boss is just weak to sun and has resistance to both slash and lightning. So sun damage will be very nice here. Well, I will explain how to deal with this. You should focus on pierce and lightning resistance, and the first squad I'm gonna use will be using the Great Rangers formation just because I wanted to fight and do as much damage as possible. I brought here, Razem is gonna be in most squads now. He deals some damage, his damage is actually very strong on this fight, and I brought some equipment that will give lightning resistance, so there are some robes here, you can even see what I'm using with all of my characters. And besides Razem for buffs, I brought Valdor to decrease the ABP cost so that my Mirsa can become a full damage dealer machine. And I can also remove buffs all the time with Anya. Anya can use a Valdor, and we need to remove buffs from Merlot-Syrah because it keeps self-buffing even 2 or 3 times per turn. It's impossible to keep going without removing buffs. So you need to bring Anya or someone else. But Anya has the cheapest buff break in the game. If you have her newest style, it's even better because she has better sustain. Then I brought Muse because she's my main buffer. Although she does not buff endurance. You can also bring Matriarch with her Pin of Victory if you want. But Muse also gives you Scrum Guard. And she can also heal the party if extremely needed, but I didn't need to. So that's the squad. I use them then on these positions to increase their damage output. The fight's gonna be super fast. Okay, so let's start trying to save some BP on start, but Merlot-Syrah needs to be removed from all buffs every time you can, so don't forget about that. So High Spirit Epon, Resonant Radiant Blade. You can actually start with the Heroic Stance so that you get some more damage. Usually use Noble Prayer. And Anya can already start using a Valdor. We will have enough BP to keep using this almost forever with use of Valdor. It looks like this formation is a little too offensive, but in the end, it's not. Because we will be able to keep buffing a lot of things. And debuffing Merlot-Syrah buffs allows you to survive better. But now look at the difference of fighting Merlot-Syrah and Hiveris. And Merlot-Syrah can steal your LPs just like Hiveris. That's another way to block your Leon again. But Leon is not even here. Okay, so Pound now, Resonant Radiant Blade, Last Heroic Stance, Noble Prayer, and a Valdor. Mirsa already lost 2 LP. I hope that it doesn't change just the same character. Oh, 4 people combo right now. Sharpness, buffing, SCR, and intelligence. We'll stop this only in the next turn. It's funny that it just heals all your characters as well. Okay, now another High Spirit Epon. And this turn you can even heal with Razem or just use White Wolf Strike. But I think it's kind of a waste since we reduce 2 BP cost. I'll actually use Merciful Light. Yes. Then, let's start using Silver Light Fangs instead of Steel Blade Light. Valdor. Buff it. STR, Dexterity, Intelligence. But we'll stop this. Don't worry. Buff it more. Only one hit, Mirsa. Mirsa can attack 3 times with good RNG. Assault 2 times, they just buffed STR again. That's why you need to stop buffs every turn if possible. Okay, Pound. Resonant Radiant Blade, Silverlight Fangs, Double Prayer, Valdor. Here's it's your time to shine. Let's see 3 hits. Hit, second hit. Third hit, yeah. Very nice. Well, LP damage. Lots of damage overall. On turn 6 we'll do full overdrive. But now, you can still go at what we have. Actually, let's do full overdrive, just beyond Anya. It's a good turn to do good damage. $656,000. 2 hits. 3 hits. Well, people are on full HP easily now. Oh no. Chose Mirsa. Haven't seen what happened here. Actually, he used a Chain Lightning, the same attack that we used for farming, and it killed Anya. It also tried to kill Mirsa by LP damage, but Mirsa deflected. It's kind of crazy. The bad part is that Relief Zone cannot revive. Or Merciful Light. We're gonna use Resonant Radiant Blade. Here's that we have to keep using Silverlight Fangs, but I will use Water of Life here on my Anya. If it was the newest Anya, she would not have died. But what can I do? I don't have that one. Look on the damage that Razem is doing. Silverlight Dance, killing everyone. The turn 5 damage is a little more crazy, so... User has only 1 LP. Gonna cast Merciful Light. Double Prayer. Valdor. We were taking big damage because we actually are not buffing Endurance too much. Hardly ever. But this fight is much simpler and can be cleared in less than 10 turns. So if you don't beat it in one run, you can restart. Okay, everyone is on full overdrive again. But it's not the time to use overdrive with everyone yet. Next turn. Nice, Relief Zone. Buffs Endurance and Will. A combo with 4 characters. That's almost an overdrive. That's nice. Next turn it will be dead. 1 chase. 1, 2 hits. This time it was not 4. We got very bad RNG in that moment. But it's the end of the fight. There's nothing else that it can be done. I'll even use consecutive crash down. Relief zone. Everlight Fangs. Humble Prayer. Valdor. It should be enough. Relief zone deals 100,000 damage. That's what happens when you buff a lot. Yeah, dead. And we even trigger another 9 turns. Could have been done in 8 or even less, depending on your squad, but this was a very offensive strategy. So, the second strategy, I use a little more of resistance. The second strategy uses a more defensive formation, Whirlwind, and here I place in my buffers in the front line, Maria and Razem. Maria is here because she is another one that works, and while I have EP generation here, she can use Golden Dragon Dance many times. This buffs all status and even heals a little. She also has Light of the Sun that gives evasion for 1 time. This can help you not get killed by LP damage. And Razem is also sun damage, so it's very easy to do lots of damage with him. And here in the back row I have So-cho. He's a VP generator and can use Lapping Handle many times to give VP to the party. I even gave him a Proof of War Tower to survive better because he's on the back row. He does not get defense boost. But the other character in the back row is Bertrand. He gets defense boost. That's why he does not need too much. I will just keep using Tenebrous Glaces and hopefully gets more chases, and he's going to do plenty of damage. Well, my choice for buff break this time was Rouge, Global Axe style, because he can inherit Dark Wash Plus from his S style. And I can open with normal attack, he has chances to chase with Everlasting Butterflies, Blooming Fireworks. It just works. He's a character that is made for good BP generation, so Dark Wash is kinda costly, but I managed to use it every single turn by use of So-cho together. Equipments are just the same. I placed my characters with resistance to Pierce and Lightning so that they don't take that much damage from boss. Okay, so since we don't have Anya here, Rouge will have to do the job. You have to skip the first turn to save BP. Razem can open with Resonant Radiant Blade. Maria will use Golden Dragon Dance. And So-cho has to save VP, right? In the meanwhile, Bertrand will use... you know what? I'm actually going to use Void. Yes, I am. Because on the second turn, I'm going to use Tenebrous Glaces, and it will benefit from buffing Intelligence. You'll have a higher damage. You cannot use Tenebrous Glaces 2 times, at least not on turn 1 and 2, just starting from turn 3 and beyond. So we got a chase here. A double chase. That's nice. Very big damage. Wanted to use the area attacks. LP damage 2 times on So-cho. That's sad. Have to be careful if he chooses the same people all the time. Now Rouge will use Dark Wash. Razem is gonna use... I'm thinking about using Merciful Light. I will. Maria will use what? Actually, you know what? It's better for him to use Relief Zone and Maria to use Light of the Sun, because this applies evasion and gives BP to the party. Then let me handle in Tenebrous Glaces. Giving 2 BP is good. Even though we get a lot with So-cho. Evasion can also save us from LP damage. You never know. Main Relief Zone will buff Endurance and Will. Did not chase though. Buffing STR. Yeah. Did not do LP damage to evade. The Let Me Handle gives BP. End of turn. That was a safe turn. You don't need to heal, so Dark Wash again. Resonant Radiant Blade, Golden Dragon Dance, Normal Attack, Tenebrous Glaces. We use or let me handle it as much as possible. We don't need to save. This fight is not gonna last more than 10 turns, so don't worry, keep using it. Ah, nice, we got a chase now. We have 2 people on overdrive. Counter? Ah, counter as well. It's rare to see he countering in this fight. Dark Wash. Golden Dragon. Another let me handle it, like I said. Tenebrous Glaces as well. On turn 5, Merlot-Syrah likes to do lots of damage, so it's good to use our best skills, especially with Razem and Maria. Not a single chase so far. What about you, Rouge? Ah, Shoes doesn't fail. Counter. This is the LP damage attack. At least it's spreaded. Not on the same character twice. We don't have full overdrive yet, so I'll just use what I have here. Dark Wash, Radiant Blade, Dragon Dance, Normal, Tenebrous Glaces. Next turn I'll have full overdrive though. We didn't need to heal this turn, so we are kind of safe, unless it chooses the same target to use LP damage again and again. Just move it past 50% HP. Nice, Blooming Fire works. LP damage again. Okay, Rouge suffered the most here. I think we may need to heal. Yes, it may be a wise decision. So, Radiant Blade. You know what? No, I'm not gonna heal because I will use Golden Dragon Dance. This is turn 6. Merlot-Syrah does not do that much damage on this turn. I'll use Let Me Handle, Tenebrous Glaces, and next turn, then yes, I will heal. So-cho may die by LP damage though. If he does, he already did his job. Nice. Chase. We may actually win on the next turn. Yeah. More chases. We will actually win on the next turn. It's a guarantee. Let me wash. Look at the name of the combo. Counter. He wants to do a little more before he dies. If he... I was getting this feeling that he would die. I could have used the heal plus evasion shield from Maria, but I just knew that it was better to do damage since this would lead me to a win. Yeah, by turn 7, it's kind of done already. I mean, let's go, boys. Do it. Yes, it's done. It's a pretty fast fight, just has some RNG to it based on LP damage. But that's about it, guys. Thanks so much for watching this video. Please subscribe if you haven't. I hope this can help you defeat these bosses, and I see you soon in the next video or live stream. Bye.